Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatuhu wa barakatuh. How are you all, my dear sisters? I hope that you are all doing well. Alhamdulillah, last session we ended the part of the mating of two similar letters or متجانسين, which means two letters which are sharing the same articulation point, but they are different some of their characteristics. And we say that the condition that the first one is having sukun, second one have a short vowel, fatha or dhamma or kasra, and they are limited to 8 cases. And we explained about the map, and we told you kindly memorize this map. There is no other option. Memorize this map. And we said that all the cases are full merging in the lesson or in the chapter of the meeting of two Arabic letters if the conditions are available. So they are going to be full merging or complete merging or idgham cap. Only exception is the ta into ta, and we explained it and we said it's only in 4 words. And also, kindly, you have to memorize those four words because they are only on those 4 words. Okay, okay. Today, let's complete. And inshallah, this time we are going to cover the two other possibilities which are remaining from the meaning of two letters. Let's share with you. Okay. I think you can see it now, yeah. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Bismillah. Very good. Number 4, my dear sisters, is the meaning of two closed letters. What is the meaning of two closed letters or متقاربين? That means that if two Arabic letters are going to meet each other, some word in the same word between two words, and the first one having sukun and the second one is having short vowel, I'm going to apply the full merging in 4 cases only. I will repeat. If two letters are going to meet each other and their articulation point are close, okay? And characteristics. So the two letters are close to each other in articulation points and in characteristics. Close, not sharing the same. Last possibility or the previous possibility, they were sharing the same. المتجانسين or the similar, but close, they are the two letters are close to each other in articulation point and in characteristics. Close. If the first one is second and the second one is having short vowel, we are going to apply the full merging in 4 cases. Only, and you're going to memorize also, kindly. No other option. You have to memorize. What are the cases? Let me take this pen. 4 cases. Number 1 is going to be the lamb into the ra. If we follow the school of thought that they are having two close articulation points, they are not sharing the same articulation point. Okay? Number 2 is going to be the qaf into kaf. If qaf is sakina, is qaf is sakina, is not vowels, and the kaf is having any short vowel. Okay? And number 3, it is the lam shamsiya or the non-pronounced lam in the definition al, in the definition article al. Al-Qamar, Al-Shams, you remember the words in Arabic, they usually precede by the definition al. Al. And we explained when we were reciting the Quran, sometimes this lam is not pronounced. It's called lam shamsiyya. And sometimes it's called lam qamariya. There is a tab I would like to explain it to you here, but first let me finish this. If it's lam shamsiyya, it's not pronounced, okay? And the following letter will, in this case, the following letter will receive shadda. And this is the sign, if you remember, of the idgham kamil or the full merging. And it's going to be in 13 letters. If you remember, always we say according to the definition al or the al at-ta'rif, the definition article alla, we have to remember the sentence of ابغي حجك وخف عقيمة. ابغي حجك وخف عقيمة. You have to memorize this sentence, because if the definition al is followed by any letter of those letters which are in this sentence, ابغي حجك وخف عقيمة, then this lam is going to be قمرية or moon, literally translation, the moon lam is going to be pronounced. If the letter after the lam, it's not of this sentence, so the lam will not be pronounced. This will be explained, inshallah. We are going to take the chapter of the definition L, I think, after this one. We will take it in details. Do not worry. But in general, if you find the definition L followed by a letter which has shadda, so this lam is going to be sun, the sunny lam, or the lam shamsiyya, not pronounced. The tip here is why we call it lam shamsiyya. Lam shamsiyya and lam qamariya. Lam shamsiyya, it's here, it's the sun, because they consider the letter like the stars. The stars in the sky. The stars, you can see them when the moon is appeared. So when the lam, it's lam qamariya, it's moon lam. So the stars I can see it, so the Arabic letters will be pronounced. But if the lam is shamsiyya, if it is the sunny lam, so the stars will not be pronounced. So the Arabic letter will not be pronounced. This is a tip. Or it's not a tip, it's not tab, it's some funny point just to break the dress. That's why we call it lam shamsiyya, because the Arabic letter like the stars. With this lam shamsiyya, the sunny lam with the sun, stars will not be seen. So the Arabic letters will not be pronounced. But with lam qamariya, with the moon lam, the stars I can see. So the Arabic letters will be pronounced. Anyway, this is the sign. Anyway, and as I told you, ibghi hijjak wa khaf aqima, those are the letters which, if you see it, so the lam of the definition al will be pronounced. Number 4, it is the nun sakina. You remember the rules of nun sakina and tanween over and over we explained, and inshallah we will take it in detail, inshallah, during our journey. Nun sakina and the tanween in the letters of this sentence. Lam yaru. Okay. Lam yaru. Lam yaru, it is the letters of yarmalun, if you remember yarmalun, where we apply idgham, except for the noon. Because noon, if it's noon sakina followed by noon with any short vowels, it will be what? It will be idgham mutamathilin. It will be identical, merging. Same, noon, noon. That's why it's not included here. So noon sakina, when it's followed by the letters of this word yarmalun, except for noon, because when noon sakina is followed by noon with any short vowel, it will be fully merged, yes, but it's not here. It's not considered as a case of the two close letter. It's a case of the two identical letters. متماثلين. So those are the 4 cases you're going to memorize. No other solution. Thank you. Yeah. You have to memorize because you are going to be lost. You will be lost if you do not memorize, and they are easy. What they are? Lam into ra, qaf into kaf, the lam shamsiya or the non-pronounced lam or the sun lam, the sunny lam, with the 13 letters, which with the letters of any letter outside of the sentence, ابغي حجك وخف عقيمة. We'll take it later. But it was explained hundreds of times during our recitation, and you know it. And the noon sakina in the letters of word يرملون except for noon, because noon sakina with noon with any short vowel, it's type of the identical merging إدغام متماثلين, but not إدغام متقاربين, not two close letters. But noon sakina with the letters of لم يروا, it's two close letters. Okay? 4 cases. Memorize. No other solution. Memorize, my dear sisters. Easy, easy. Wallahi, easy. Okay, let's clear. So, full merging, complete merging, adgham kamil is going to be applied here with the same condition. First letter is having sukoon. Second letter is having any kind of short vowel, or other words. The first letter is non-voweled, is not voweled, and the second letter is voweled. In 4 cases, not in all the letters which have their articulation point are closed. No, in only those 4 cases only. And we say the Quranic script will help you that you will find the first one had no sukoon, and the following letter will have shadda. So this is the sign of full merging. Okay? Okay. Okay, so I want now to, yeah, I think now you can see, and it's enlarged enough. The two closed letters or متقاربين. They are two letters close to each other in articulation points and characteristics. As in, I'm not going to read it here. Okay? Is any place I'm going to apply it? I'm going to apply it any place. Sorry. I'm going to apply it any place? No, not any place. In some places. In some places, and they are 4. Okay? Those 4 cases. Number 1, lam into ra. Lam into ra. Never ever kindly forget the condition that the first one is having sukoon, the second one have short vowel. Like here, it's explained before. Lam into ra, we explained in the part of the two uh, similar letters. If you consider lam and ra are pronounced from the same articulation points. If you consider them that they are pronounced from two close articulation points, so this is the place. Anyway, consider this or that, full merging or complete merging or idgham kamil will be applied. Here, the lam will be totally merged, fully merged into the ra, and this is how it's going to be recited. وقل ربي وقل ربي. Lam is totally disappeared, totally merged. Number 2, qaf into kaf. Here, I have qaf, sukoon, kaf with dhamma. So qaf is fully merged into the kaf. That's why kaf received shadda. You're going to memorize the cases. So how it's going to be how it's going to be recited? ألم نخلقكم ألم نخلقكم. And as I told you, this is according to our way of narration. Okay? Okay. So number 3, it is the non-pronounced lam, lam shamsiya. This is الشمس to the sunny lamp. Non-pronounced lamp into the 13 letters, which I told you that they are the Arabic letters except ابغي حجك وخف عقيل. And if the lam shamsiyya is followed by lam, it will be identical merging. إدغام متماثلين. Number 4 and the last نون ساكنة and تنوين into the letters of لم يروا. It's يرملون except the noon, if you remember, because noon with noon or تنوين with noon, it will be identical merging or متماثلين. It will be, let me, it will be explained later in details when we take the lesson of نون ساكنة and تنوين. So this is simply the merging of two close letters. Okay? Two close letters simply. They are the letters that close to each other in articulation points and in characteristics. And we apply it only in 4 cases, not all the cases. Not all the cases. Because you're going to find another cases like here. I have this example. Dal and dog. Dal and bod. Their articulation points are close. They are close in articulation points and in characteristics. But I'm going to apply this rule? No. Although all the conditions are available. The first one is having sukoon, second one have a short vowel or vowel. But no. Why no? Because this rule we apply only for 4 cases. That's why I told you you have to memorize. Otherwise, you will keep lost. Plus, the Quranic script help you, my dear. Here the dal having sukoon and the sukoon is written. So no full merging. We said that the sign of full merging that the second letter will have no sukoon. Like here. Qaf is second. Do you see the sign of sukoon? No. So the Quranic script help you. Here, ta and tha. Yeah, the articulation point are close, but the ta is having sukoon, so I'm not going to apply the full merging rule. So the Quranic script help you, plus tajweed rules. You have to memorize the 4 cases. Lam into ra, qaf into kaf, the lam shamsiya or the non-pronounced lam into the 13 letters, which are the Arabic letters except for ibghi hijjak wa khaf aqimah and the lam, because lams non-pronounced lam with the lam, it will be kind of the identical merge. And the nun sakin and tanween with yarmalun, except for noon. Because nun sakina or tanween with noon, with any short vowel, will be kind of identical merging. Okay? Fine? Fine? It's easy. When we tell you kindly memorize, so kindly memorize. Kindly memorize. Okay? Very well. So this is our 4 cases of the 2 closed letters. What's remain? It's only the 2 far apart letters. If I have 2 letters and they are going to meet each other and their articulation points are so far apart, they are far apart. They are away from each other. So in such a case, I have no problem because I have the problem, my dear, when the articulation point is the same or nearby or close. Because in this case, it's difficult to go and come back to the same articulation point or to the near articulation point. It will be difficult for the one who is reciting. But if they are far away, so it's easy, you know. I can pronounce the Hamza from here very freely and then move to the Jim. I can pronounce thine very easy. And then I move to the ba. Far, far apart. You will not face a problem when the articulation point would be far apart. No problem. So you would pronounce this and this. You have the opportunity, the facilities the time. Um, it's easy. It's easy. That's why merging. It's either will be identical, same, or similar. They are sharing the same articulation point, but they are different in some of their characteristics, or their articulation points are close by in 4 cases. Here I have the problem. But when they are far apart, what is the problem? No problem. So you are going to pronounce each one alone. So the rule here, or the hook, it's إظهار. Clarification. You are going to pronounce each letter clearly. No problem. No problem at all. Okay. So let's go and read from the book. Okay. The two far apart letters. They are letters far apart. They are letters far apart in the articulation points and characteristics. Of course, if they are far apart in articulation point, they would be far away, far from each other in characteristics. As in, like what? Man amana. Noon, top of the tongue. Hamza, the farthermost part of the throat. It's here and here, far apart. Man amana, I can pronounce easily. Noon and ain and pep. Ah, middle part of the throat. أنعمت. Ain, middle part of the throat. Mim, lips, far apart. No problem. Easy. أنعمت عليهم. All are easy. يا and ha. يا, the ya ساكنة فوق. And it preceded by فتحة so that the ya lean soft ya is I, mm, middle part of the tongue. جيم شين يا and ha, the furthermost part of the throat. عليهم. What is the problem? No problem. يؤمنون همزة ساكنة followed by meme. Hamza, furthermost part of the throat. Meme, lips, far apart. I have, you will face no problem in the pronunciation. يؤمنون, يؤمنون. Here, she, ساكنة, it's middle part of the tongue. Kaf, والضمة, kaf, it is the furthermost part of the tongue. تشكرون, تشكرون. They are far. This rule is إظهار. إظهار or clarification in all recitation. That means if you talk about the different ways of narration. So if the two letters which are meeting each other, their articulation points are far apart, no problem. So إظهار. You will face no problem in pronouncing them. So you will apply إظهار. Automatically they will be pronounced clearly. إظهار is clarification. Fine. Too far apart, إظهار. No problem. Tip. Here he's going to explain about the symbol of or the sign, sorry, of the complete merging in Quran, إدغام كامل in Quran, and the sign of the incomplete merging in Quran. As we said, complete merging in Quran or full merging or إدغام كامل, the first letter will have no sukun, although it's second. But the scholars, may Allah bless them, they helped us to know, to differentiate between them. They will put no sukoon upon the first letter, and the second one will receive shadda. This is the full merging, idgham kamil. The sign of idgham naqis or incomplete merging, that the first one still have no sukoon, but the second one will not receive shadda, because it really will not have shadda. Okay, so let's read it together. The sample the symbol of complete idgham for merging in the vowelization of the Quranic script is removing the sukoon from the first letter while stressing the next letter, stressing meaning that the next letter will have shadda. Like here, yudrikum, the kaf has shadda. Here, this is very important, and I will give you 3 seconds. I'll give you 5 seconds to think why here we apply full merging. Yes, mashallah. Because this is not a mad letter. This is not a lengthening letter. This wow is not a natural mad. This is not a mad letter. This is wow, lean, soft wow, because it has sukoon, but preceded by fatha. So this is not a mad letter. This is not a mad letter. So I can apply idgham kamil. I can apply full merging. Yes. Two identical letters. Two identical letters. Take care, my sisters. عصوا وكانوا عصوا وكانوا. I'm not going to say عصوا وكانوا. No, it's عصوا وكانوا, not عصوا وكانوا. No, this one is going to be fully merged, and this alif, which has circle zero or circle, yeah, circle zero, is not pronounced anyway. So this, well, lean soft wow is going to be fully merged into the following wow. So I'm going to move from the sad with fatha to the wow with shadda and fatha. And because of the full merging, that's why this wow received shadda. Also, I'm going to apply nabr because the wow has shadda. Also, وكانوا, and same is repeated. The sample of incomplete idgham, which you have here in this lesson, and by the way, the sample of incomplete idgham, it is the same all over the Quran, regardless if it's according to this rule, which we are explaining today, or another rule, the same. The sample of incomplete idgham or not full merging in the vowelization of the Quranic script is removing the sukoon from the first letter. So same. In this point, same, but without stressing the next letter. There is no shadda upon or at the top of the following letter because it doesn't receive shadda. And in this lesson, they are in 4 words, which we told you kindly we have to memorize. أحط بسطت sorry فرطتم فرطت. Okay, so alhamdulillah. Well, this is the end of our lesson, of our session today. By this way, alhamdulillah, we covered the chapter of the meeting of two letters. Simply, we say 4 cases: identical, متماثلين, similar, متجانسين, close, متقاربين, far apart, متباعدين. They are easy. We said we have to memorize some parts, and we made a map for those parts to kindly memorize them. It's simply this is the chapter of the meeting of two letters. I know in some school of thoughts, which I did cover, alhamdulillah, all over my life, we make it in a very different way. صغير, كبير, small, big. This is the school of thought of Dr. Ayman Swaid. MashaAllah, it is the best, easiest, clearest, accurate, the most accurate one. So do not complicate the things for you. Yeah, do not complicate the things. Make it easy. Especially it is the best. يعني it is the best. يعني I think ما شاء الله Dr. Ayman Swaid considered to be one of the best scholars uh, in our يعني time. May Allah bless him. May Allah reward him. And all the scholars. So what I want to say, do not complicate the things. More, it doesn't need to be complicated. It's easy. It's easy. Only this, if you know this, inshallah, you will be able to recite uh, the Quran regarding this part. And always, if you remember, when we started our Tajweed lessons, Alhamdulillah, we started according also to the school of thought of Dr. Ayman Swaid by the makharij, by the articulation points first, and then the characteristics. And I told you always, always we will need them. Always. Oh, until the last page in Tajweed book, we are going to mention the articulation point and the characteristics. Look today, this chapter, the meaning of two letters, totally, totally is depending upon the articulation point and the characteristics. Totally, totally. Okay, so this is the end. I hope that it's not easy. Inshallah, Allah will make it easier for you and easier. At the end, we say سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. سلام الله عليكم ورحمته وبركاته. في أمان الله.